The Kurdish regional government, the KRG, has been in charge of security in that region for years, and it's now the most stable part of Iraq. In a rare and exclusive interview, the KRG's top security official told Al Jazeera the PKK problem cannot be solved by force. Masroor Barzani also said Kurdish authorities wouldn't tolerate a Turkish incursion.
Any dialogue that Iraq engages itself with Turkey or any other neighbors that involves Kurdistan region must take the Kurdish views seriously. And if there is a Kurdish approval of any meeting that involves Kurdistan, then we are a part of this country and we support any agreement or anything that happens with consultation with the KRG. But if, for example, there is a meeting, there is an agreement with a neighboring country without taking the consideration of the Kurdistan region will not be obligated to abide by it.
What can you actually do to avert this crisis as a Kurdistan region?
We have not started this problem, so I don't know why we would be asked to do anything. Everything that we have done is just to defend ourselves, defend our position, and tell Turkey that we have no intention of bad relations with them.
Can't you have any influence on the PKK?
We are not responsible for any of the statements that the PKK issues. Everything we have done in the past as well, we have been giving good advice that we are against violence and we don't believe that PKK can achieve anything by conducting violent acts or any armed struggle, and this region will not lead to success. So we have been encouraging them to get engaged in peaceful talks and negotiate with Turkey. This is a political problem. It's not a military problem, and it will not be solved by military operations.
Would you allow Turkish covert operations into this region to go after the PKK?
PKK is not in an area where we control. It's in the remote and isolated areas where nobody could practically go there. So if they are asking us for any permission, violation of the sovereignty of this country, we are against it, any part of it.
You are stuck in the middle of some fighters in the mountain and a quite powerful army with a lot of equipment. What can you do really at the borders? How much do you have?
Well, as I said, this is not our problem. This is an ongoing problem. It's an internal problem between Turkey and its own citizens. We believe that if they come forward and make some reforms and try to look at the Kurdish situation in a different way and don't see all the Kurds as terrorists or as PKK, then I think if they make that distinction, there will be a lot of progress that can be achieved, of course. We are not a part of this problem. PKK existed long before the KRG was established. So this is not something that the KRG is responsible for. And we are not going to be a part of this, and we will not allow anybody to drag us into this internal problem. And we hope that Turkey also doesn't export its own problems into our region. But if we, for any reason, become the target, and if the KRG is the target of a bigger, let's say, operation, then we will do everything we can to defend ourselves.